Hey guys, it's Ms. Hale. I am going to be going through these questions. These are from our Think 6 that we took before spring break. I had everything prepped and ready to go to do intervention on these, and then we haven't gone back to school yet. So I wanted to provide a video going over these questions to help you to understand what's happening in these questions. So this is actually 5.3H. This is adding fractions, but it is more about the models and what is actually happening. So number 4 is following a recipe for cookies. Lisa added 2 1/2 cup of flour, 3/4 cup of oil, 1 cup of sugar, and 1/3 cup of milk. Which of the methods will Lisa use to determine the amount of liquids she used in the cookie recipe? So the key word here is liquids. So we have to determine which of these numbers are liquids, okay, first. So is flour a liquid? You're correct, it is not a liquid. Is oil a liquid? Yes, so oil is a liquid, okay? Sugar, is sugar a liquid? It is not. So flour is not a liquid and sugar is not a liquid. And then we have milk. Is milk a liquid? Yes, milk is a liquid. Very good. So we have 2 liquids here. So F, add all the fractions together. Well, that's not correct because it asked us to determine how the amount of liquids that she used in the recipe. So we're not going to be looking at all of the fractions. Then we have G, add only the milk and oil. Well, we already determined that milk and oil are the liquids in this question. H, so we think this might be the correct answer. So we've eliminated F, and we think that G might be the correct answer. Add only flour and sugar. Well, we know that flour and sugar are not liquids. So no, that is not the correct answer. Multiply milk and oil. Well, in order to determine the total amount of something, we would not multiply. If we multiply, that's repeated addition and we're getting more and more and more. We're not trying to figure out the total. So that would not be the correct answer. So G is the correct answer. Add only the milk and the oil. So if you missed that question, it comes down to the fact that you are not paying attention to the details in the problem and what it's actually asking you. So guys, you have to be extremely careful to make sure that you are really answering the question that it's asking you, okay? Okay, Graham shaded in a portion of 3 squares shown below. What is the sum of the fractions represented by the shaded portions? So I can see that the fraction that I have here, or the denominator of the fraction that I have here, is 4. So in the first fraction I have 1/4, and in the second fraction I have 2/4, and in the third fraction I also have 2/4. So really all I'm doing here is putting these together. So I could draw my own model, and then I could just start shading in according to what I actually have here. Or I could just add across my numerators. So I'm going to do both. I'm going to start with the models because we already have models here. So here in this model we have 1. So I'm done with that one. Here we have 2. So I'm done with this one. Here we have 2. So I'm going to shade this one, and then I'm going to draw another hole, and I'm going to shade 1 more. So really what I just made here is 1 and 1/4, okay? I can also see this if I add across the numerator. So the denominator denominates and stays the same. And then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/4. And I know by drawing my model that 5/4 is equivalent to 1 and 1/4. You could also divide that out. So 5 divided by 4. 4 goes into 5 one time. We subtract 4. We're left with 1. So this is my new whole number. This is my new numerator. This is my new denominator. I just created 1 and 1/4. So the answer